Greetings, everyone. Eric Brown, MOBO-Media. Hey, I want to jump right into it, man. One of the things that always intrigued me, concerned me, really gave me pause was women in the workplace, and the fact that a lot of women, they either feel like they have to work just as hard as a man, or they actually do. You know, I've seen a little bit of both, man. But one thing I will tell you is that, man, there's nothing like a woman. There's nothing like a woman. And I think there needs to be a greater focus on allowing women to do much more in workplace, in society, as a whole. But I tell you, man, within the jobs I held, my career path, yada, 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 I've always been a huge proponent of the woman. You know, I was raised by a house full of women. So I've always been one to make sure I protect the women, make sure I, always make sure that the women had a fair play. You know, a fair playing field, you know what I'm saying? I was always one of the men that fought for the women, man, you know what I'm saying? Because they get shitted on. I've seen it get shitted on, you know what I'm saying? I've seen women get stepped over for promotions. I've seen women, get just ridiculed within workplaces. And I tell you, man, each and every time I'm a part of it, I've always found myself caught in the middle of some legal action because I've stood behind a woman and basically, or had the woman stand behind me and basically let them know that you ain't gonna do it like this, and file complaints and help the woman, go through the whole legal process and make sure that that dirtbag individual who perpetrated whatever ills they perpetrated never do it against any other woman. So I would tell you, I'm a huge proponent of supporting women in the workplace. I've seen women in the workplace being mistreated. I've seen women in the workplace have unfair pay. That's huge. That's the norm. Hell, I work with Texas state government. I tell you right now, Texas state government, yes, Texas state government is hell with women. It's hell on women, man. It's so unfair, man. And the way they rig the numbers, man, they make the numbers look as though, it's all a fair playing field, but it's really not, man. Once you're on the inside and see it for yourself, it's not, man. Women ain't got a shot, man. They ain't got a chance in hell, man. Not with the way Texas state government is. It's all men, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've dealt with women who've been, ridiculed, mistreated, had unfair pay. They've had to deal with just about everything, man. I've always been one to try to fight when I can for them. I'm not going to shy away from the fact that, I've seen women being mistreated, and I've seen women not get fair shots or, get stepped over for promotions. I've seen it. It's there. There is a glass ceiling. It is a fucking glass ceiling, and it's ridiculous in 2025 that we still have that. I see, y'all see now that our defense secretary wants to really, I don't think he wants women in the military. You know what I'm saying? I've worked beside women in the military. I know women veterans right now, and I would tell you right now, they're some of the best damn workers you can find. And I work combat flight line, and I saw women out there that run circles around men. And so whatever this defense secretary is doing and whatever his thoughts are on women, it's ass backwards. Because I'm telling you right now, man, this war wouldn't be spinning without a woman, man. It's spinning on a woman's fingertip in my mind. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna always advocate for our women. Women don't get a fair shot as they should. We all know why. Oftentimes it's because of individuals, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why I think we as individuals owe it to women, each of us. Whenever we get a chance to give a woman a fair shot, we need to do that. Whenever we get a chance to stand up for a woman's rights, we need to do that. Whenever we get a chance to uplift a woman, we need to do that. And if we need to put our arms around a woman to show signs of support, we need to do that. But I want to say thank you to all the women out there, and I want y'all to know that I recognize the inequities and the unfair treatment and some of the other crap that goes on in the workplace. I recognize it. I've seen it. I fight against it as much as I can, but I'm only one man. But I thank God that I know I've changed lives. I know that. You know what I'm saying? I fought the fault. I fight the good battle all day long, man. I fought on swords, you know what I'm saying? But for good reason. Always for good reason. You know what I'm saying? And I always will. And so I salute our women out there. I tell y'all, keep y'all heads up. I know what y'all are going through in the workplace. I've seen it up close. It's disgusting. And I pray that You know, I ran across some real strong women out there who refuse to put up with that bull. And I pray that those numbers multiply. Hey, with that, this is Eric Brown, MOBO-Media. Salute out to our women in the workforce, and y'all keep y'all's heads up. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.